Question, is it good when you're on a boat that's on fire and being attacked by pirates in the middle of a storm? No? Okay, well, guess we better figure out how to stop one of those things pretty soon.
After a round of battle, the very end of that round, Aragon, who was closest to the captain, said, "Ram it." And so you rammed into the attacking ship. Your ship has taken damage, their ship has taken damage.
A lot of damage.
And that's where we find ourselves, at the top of this second round of battle. Top of the round, Aragon. What would you like to do?
So, I want to use my potion of fire.
Okay, flask of fire, great.
I just want to throw it in the middle of the boat.
Okay, so just like in here?
Yeah.
So you're wanting to damage the boat specifically?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to have you roll a throw because you're on the other boat, so you still have to hit their boat. But you are connected at this point, so I'm going to give you advantage on the roll. So roll your d20 twice, add 3.
5.
Okay, roll again.
12.
12 total? Yeah, it's a boat. You can hit the boat. Okay, so you lob this flask of fire through the air. Explodes in the middle of their deck. Can you roll 3d6 for me?
4.
Okay.
5.
So that is 13 points of fire damage. You've damaged the ship. Your ship still looks more damaged than their ship. So that's your action. Do you want to stay where you are? Do you want to get closer? What do you want to do?
I want to stay where I am.
You want to stay where you are? Okay, end of Aragon's turn. It is the ship's turn. So that ship does not try and pull away. It stays right where it is, connected to your ship. And as that ship is there, this woman who is standing on the side of the ship, who looks pretty badly injured at this point. You've hit her, you've hit her, you've hit her, you have not. But the three of you have hit her. And she is looking like she's not having a good time. But right next to her is this object. It's hard to describe. It looks like a toaster on legs. And
Oh no.
you can see her just pat it on the head, and the toaster has this port on the front of it that points at you, Sophia.
Lovely.
Yes, and it is going to fire a beam of force at you.
And
Now,
at
At the one
Fire
person who did
song.
not hit.
yes, you're closest to it. You will recognize, as this beam of force shoots toward you, you will recognize it as the beam that hit you guys at the very beginning of the battle. It's this beam of force that hits you and the side of your ship. It is going to make a ranged spell attack. That does not hit. So this blast of force that's only like 10 feet away from you at this point hits you, and you just stand your ground and grit your teeth, and it doesn't do any damage. But it blows away the wood of the ship around you. And that is going to be... From behind you, Sophia, you hear the captain, you hear Captain Osei shout, "It's not looking good, lads!"
I wish we had the spell mending.
I wish you about to have your boat.
So that is her bonus action.
What?
And then with her action, she is just going to, you see her hand glow for a second as she
Healing.
places it on
She's
her
healing
shoulder.
herself.
And she is going to cast Cure Wounds on herself. She is going to heal back. So you see her put her hand on her shoulder. These burns that she has from Sophia, or from Serena's Scorching Ray, the puncture wounds that she has from Six Tails and from Aragon, you see them knit together. She is looking much better than she was moments ago. And she calls to you specifically, Sophia, because you are very close to each other, and she says, "You could just give up now. You could, you know." That is the end of her turn. Six Tails.
I'm gonna fire my special bow
Okay.
at this
Okay, the guy driving the boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I shoot it?
Yeah, you can definitely hit him. Do you want to use steady aim to give yourself advantage again, or that'll reduce your speed to 0, or you can just hit him?
I'm gonna steady aim it.
Okay, so speed goes to 0, roll with advantage, and you are going to add 8.
7 plus 8.
15.
And 2 plus 8.
That is 10. 15 will hit. So go ahead and roll your bow damage.
11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Whew, okay. What does it look like when you fire your bow?
Bang.
So as you pull this invisible string back, it glows with this this ethereal light. This arrow appears in the bow. You aim, you plant your feet, you aim, and even with the rocking of both boats on this stormy ocean, the arrow flies true and hits him square in the chest. He cries out in pain. He goes, "Ah!" And he falls to the ground.
Woohoo! Now there's nobody driving the boat.
He is unconscious, and you are correct. There is now nobody driving their boat. And Sixtail's turn. It is now. Do you remember when the ship was further away? Something threw bombs at your ship that exploded. And it was weird because it threw 2 bombs at the same time. If you were looking, especially, who's got highest perception? Serena.
6. Oh,
Especially you. It was weird because they seemed to come. The bombs seemed to come from opposite sides of this creature, and the arms were placed really weird. It's kind of creepy. Now that the ship has collided with yours, and you're getting a better sense through the driving rain what this is, it's 2 dwarves stacked on top of each other. There's one dwarf on the other dwarf's shoulder, and the 2 of them are just like. You can see that they are constantly muttering to each other, sort of swaying back and forth, not just because the boat is swaying, but because they themselves are swaying. Yeah, very weird. One of their heads is looking at your ship. The other head sees the guy driving the boat fall. His head turns to look, and he pulls something else out of his pouch. As the first one pulls something familiar out of his pouch, and they throw together. Serena, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. So you're going to roll your d20, and you are going to add 1.
11.
11. Okay.
Oh wow. That's a lot of it.
You take 6 points of fire damage as this bomb explodes on right next to you on the boat.
Of course.
And the boat itself
Takes.
another 13 points of damage.
Oh.
I told you we should have got the boat. I told you guys.
The other one throws something towards his fallen companion.
Healing pouch.
And let's see if he actually hits though, because he's on a boat in a storm. You see he throws something towards it, and it goes off the edge of the boat.
Yay.
Whatever he was trying to throw at that guy, he missed.
Clearly a healing pouch if he was
Something.
throwing it at the dude.
And they sort of chitter like at each other, like,
That's
"Why
like
did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
that kind of sounds like a noise that a spider might make.
It's very creepy. And they are going to stay where they are. It's the end of their turn. Big guy is going to walk through this fire he's going to jump onto your boat. Come up to Sixtails.
Oh, wow.
First thing is he is going to take 6 points of fire damage. You see he just barrels down on you with this great sword, fire licking up the sides of his bare arms. Doesn't bother him at all, and he's going to come down with his great sword on you. And that is...
Can I uncanny dodge him?
You can, once he hits you. That is a modified 20 to hit. What's your AC?
15.
That will definitely hit. He is going to do 11 points of damage.
And half damage.
Uncanny dodge, rogues. So that is going to go down to 5 points of slashing damage on you. And he gets right up in your face, Six Tails, and he says, "What? You shot the barb? Eye for eye, that one." And that is
Wait,
the
can
end
you
of his
repeat that?
turn. He says, "No, I'm not." That is the end of his turn, Serena.
I think I'll do fireball.
Where would you like to do fireball? So a 20-foot radius, basically the whole ship. So if you put it here, 20 feet would be 5, 10, 15, 20, and then a circle like that.
So yeah.
Okay, so you want to hit the ship and all of the people that are on the ship. Okay. So how much damage does fireball do? You're gonna like this.
8d fire damage.
8d6.
Oh, 8d6.
8d6. So Serena,
Wait, 8d6s?
8d6s.
That's super wicked.
This is fireball.
I don't even know. Is that good?
Yes.
That's so much damage.
So here,
So the most.
roll all of those.
All of
And then add them together. And while you're doing that, I'm going to do dexterity saving throws against 15. So the captain automatically fails.
13, 14, 16,
She
17.
is going to
17. That's wicked.
17 total. Okay. Just +1. Nope, she fails. They are going to succeed, and oh yeah, it fails also.
Note to self: don't get on the wrong side of my child.
Okay. What does it look like when you cast fireball, Serena?
Throw a baseball.
So answer me this. You've got this spout of fire right next to you at the moment because of the bomb that those dwarves threw. Do you scoop fire out of that, or do you create fire out of your own hand?
I guess I'll create it.
Okay, excellent. I love it. So you create this ball of fire, throw it at the ship, and it explodes. Charred wood flies everywhere. Your ship rocks too a little bit because the ships are connected. And you can see this guy is now looking very, very, very bad. She has gone down to one knee and is barely grasping onto the side of the boat. Her thing that shot the beam at your mom is smoking and fritzing a little bit. You see like sparks of electricity coming out of it. The dwarves are fine.
Of course they are.
Those two, they're bobbing and weaving and like two kids in a trench coat act. Somehow, like, they avoided most of that fire. Like, they still got hurt, but they are looking totally fine.
And is like all of the boat on fire?
In fact, you know what? I will say that, in fact. Your boat is on fire. Their boat is now also on fire. Okay, Serena, would you like to say where you are? Would you like to...
If I move like one step this way, will that hurt me?
No, fire does not get an attack of opportunity. End of Serena's turn. It is now that guy's turn.
Isn't he like dead on the ground?
He's going to roll a
something?
death saving throw.
Oh.
Which he fails. You can see he's sort of groaning on the back of the ship, and he is starting to move less and less.
Oh, great.
That is the end of his turn. Sophia.
Okay, so currently she had healed herself, but now
Now she just got hit right in the face with a cannon, with a fireball.
fireball. So she's not doing
She's doing very poorly.
very poorly.
Killer.
The dwarves somehow are like doo.
Yes.
Okay.
I will also say that ring underneath you is to help us remember that you are right now concentrating on a call lightning.
Yes.
The boats have moved at this point.
Okay.
So I would say that call lightning is probably
Done.
so you can stop concentrating on it if
Okay.
you want.
So initially, before I was considering Thunder Wave to push everyone off, but now people have moved.
Yes, that's what happens.
So, but I do have magic missile.
Yep. Magic missile, yes.
So I could target 3
Yes.
glowing darts. of
Don't
magic.
destroy the boat.
And you can send all 3 darts at one person, 2 and 1, 1 and 1, and you don't have to roll anything. It's an automatic.
Oh,
Can I
Yes.
suggest something?
Yeah.
Get the dwarves, because They're
So annoying.
throwing the bombs.
They're so annoying.
They're throwing the bombs out, making
Oh, they are
fire.
throwing the bombs. How is he about to injure Sixtails?
Oh yeah, I mean he's already injured Six Tails.
Yes. So
Yeah, and he looks like he's about to raise a sword again.
I'm fine.
okay.
Mostly, I'm 26.
I'm feeling while Sixtails has proclaimed he's fine, he's less than fine. But I admire your
Bravery.
yes. I would like to use
The two dwarves.
two at the dwarves who
Okay.
seem to be fine
Great.
right now,
Excellent.
and then one at the sword.
At the big guy. Okay.
Now, do they come out of my hands?
How would you like to fire them?
Well, so I stopped concentrating.
On
And
calling
then-
it. Yep.
Yes. So I definitely would like. I would like to come from the fire around me.
Oh, okay.
So
Love
I stop concentrating. I'm scooping, and then I form,
it. Okay.
and then I push out.
Love it. Okay. So these 3 darts of force come out of your outstretched hands. 2 of them strike the dwarves. 1 of them strikes the big guy with the great sword. Can you go ahead and roll damage for each one of those darts?
3
So-
plus 1.
So 4. Tell me which dart is going where. That one hits who?
Top dwarf.
Okay.
Also now bottom dwarf.
Okay. Great.
Oh well, 2 for the big guy.
2 for the big guy. Okay. So.
But luckily, Sixtails has declared he's fine. So.
Luckily, Six Tails is clear, is fine. These 3 darts of force come out of your hands as you scoop the magical energy around you. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but they notice you, and so the dwarves in particular sort of turn towards you instead of like focusing on Serena as they had been. Do you want to stay where you are? Do you want to?
Is there a clear path to this guy?
You'd have to run through fire. If you wanted to try and avoid fire, you could try and describe a path to me that avoids the fire.
I think I'll dream something more glorious
Great.
for my next
So you're
turn.
just gonna leave the teenager all by himself on the other side of the burning ship. Great. End of Sophia's
Let
turn.
me prove myself.
It is.
There was fire.
It is your ship's turn. Captain Osei shouts. You are again the closest person. He shouts to you. What? Now what?
And then
Tip 'em.
Tip?
That's not the way this. What? We're not in a bath. Do you want me to ram him again?
Yes.
Okay, so he gears back up, rams. You see the wood on both ships splinter. It has done damage to both ships.
Not too bad.
He shouts to you through the driving wind and rain. You're gonna take us down first.
We're going to the boat then.
Can I yell at him?
Yes, there we go.
Oregon, whose side are you on?
The cannons below decks go off again. Chloe, can you roll cannon damage for me? You are going to roll 1d10 plus 5.
A 3.
3 plus 5 is
8.
8 points of damage. Okay. You feel the deck of your ship recoil a little bit as the cannons below deck fire and immediately hit the ship next to you. Wood splinters, shakes their ship. Neither ship is looking great right now.
Can we heal the ship?
Can you heal the ship?
I was wondering the same thing.
That's a good question. What I will say to you is you can't heal it with like magic
You can mend
unless
it
you
with wood.
have the mending spell, the mending cantrip, which I don't think any of you have mending. Captain Osei's crew is going around, and so like these fires, they've been able to put out with the rain and with the bucket brigade. And you can see others of his sailors are going around trying to do carpentry, but it's really difficult to do that in the middle of a battle. So you think that if you want your ship to survive, you've got to end the battle. Unless you can think up a solution.
Does the
I'm
captain,
willing to entertain lots of solutions.
does the captain have an extra turn, like bonus action?
What would you want him to do on his bonus action?
Get most of it, like half his men to work on the boat. Like don't worry about the fires. Mend the boat with the wood, like the carpentry.
He shouts back to you, "That's a great idea. Look!" And he points as 2 guys with hammers run past. The sailors are trying to keep the boat up while they view it as your job to get these interlopers away. So they're doing their best to keep the ship afloat, but it's rough seas in the middle of a hurricane, and it's on fire, and it's rammed. It's not looking good.
I'm gonna run and jump on the boat.
You're not gonna get to the island.
Yes, I am.
Brace yourselves, we have to find a place to land.
Keep watching the adventure. Click here to see another part of the story.